If it's a foreign judgment, what do they have to do I would find out what they have to do in order to secure a foreign judgment. Does the foreign judgment allow them to waive? Can I waive jurisdiction for a foreign judgment? If the parties of the foreign judgment were never a resident of the state, there's a whole lot of factors that go in. But I always like to study the rules, and I'm way over. I'm getting notes now. Now I see why I'm getting these text messages. Had no idea I'm over. We can always come back next week and try something else. I don't know if we're going to talk about next week, probably a little bit more meritorious determinations. And again,
I like that word. Let me write it down. So
you always want to know what the merits are.
Yeah, meritorious.
Was there a meritorious determination? And I would tell everybody, study the rule. What's going on, Kyle? I just realized who it was. What's up, Kyle? I tell everybody, study the rules.
Yeah.
Are you
doing well, Greg?
Yeah. And
yeah, because I felt like the staff attorney, he took some shortcut, which pissed me off.
We don't feel.
Yeah.
Find out the rules.
Yeah.
When we challenge the
because he lured me into his playground. That's just like deceit, because I want to go after him for tort, because now not only that he deceived me to come to his playground, another for me to right
the rules, and you always had an option to not show up, and then you might get a default. But what I would say is find out what the rules are, and don't look for everything to be some kind of boogeyman. Most things are just straightforward.
Yeah.
And I think if we get rid of the aspect of the fear, the knowledge overcomes the fear or the uncertainty, because the knowledge takes you directly to where you want to be.
That's true.
That's where I would suggest everybody.
Yeah, because I was so the section about the rule, that you mentioned, because I was reading something about when the court noticed somebody that they have some kind of action against them, they have 60 days for that person for that order to stay in effect. If there's no I'm kind of just like penalties. 90 days.
I'm not familiar with the rule that you're speaking of, so it would be disingenuous for me to even comment on it.
Right.
What I would say is learn the rules. Don't want to come to you. Everybody's going to go to my website, do a consult, whatever, and then in your consult we talk about your case. But I tell everybody, learn the rules. That means I got to get ready for this other show. And I'm late. So, hey, listen, sometimes it's not about right or wrong, it's about clarity. You never reach resolution if you're not willing to engage in honest dialogue, even if it's with yourself. Hug the person you love the person you hug. Life is short. Appreciate everybody. I appreciate everybody who showed up. I'll end up editing this. It'll be on the website. We can all go through this again. And then next week we'll talk about meritorious determination. We didn't get to it today. Appreciate the interaction. Always feel free to share. And I'll try to get this thing figured out with YouTube. That being said, everybody take care, and I'll talk with y'all later on. Beef and chicken grease.
Everybody,
y'all take care.
Appreciate it.
Take care.